So we'll start the practical for your Tor. To perform this activity, open your Parrot machine browser, that is Mozilla Firefox, and search for Tor project. In your Mozilla Firefox of your Parrot, search for the word called as Tor project. Search for this word. Tor full form is the onion router. And now go with the first link, torproject.org. Go with this official link, torproject.org. And as I told, Tor is only based on donations. On the left hand side, you can see donation, donate now. So it's completely based on donations. Now you'll be getting this web page. Browse privately, explore freely. Click on download Tor browser. You have an option here to click on download Tor browser. Select it and you'll get different platforms available. So you have Windows, Mac, Linux, and Android. So which one should we download? Yes. So we need to go with the Linux based operating system because our Parrot is Linux. So click on download for Linux option. And you'll get a pop-up like this. Where do you want to save the file? It is up to you whether you want to save it on desktop, documents, or downloads, or music, pictures, etc. It is up to you. So I'll always prefer downloads to save my files. So select downloads, or by default it will be in downloads. Click on save. And it's an around 110 MB of a file size. It's a tar file. It's a compressed file. EXE is only for Windows. You cannot use EXE on your Linux. Anyone is having issues to download your Tor project file? It's around 110 MB. Make sure you download it. Whichever location you want, you can specify it. Now, go to your terminal. As I told, 90% of the time you're going to spend on your terminal itself. Now, from your terminal, go to the directory where you have downloaded your Tor. So in my case, it is downloads option. So I'll use the command cd downloads to go to that location. And perform ls, list out the content which is available. And you'll find the file available over here. How many of you are able to see this file? Anyone is having issues? Server down. what you're searching for. So here, now once you see this file, use the command to unzip it. So it's a compressed file. So to uncompress it, you can use tar. Tar is a tool, and -xf. -xf stands for extract. Extract and the file name. And the file name is too big, right? So your Linux is having one feature called as autofill. So type couple of words like TOR and use your tab key. Use your tab key to autofill. So above your caps lock, you have a tab switch. Use that to autofill. That's the advantage of Linux, and it should be case sensitive. If in case tar file is starting with capital T, you need to provide capital T over there. As of now, it is small, so you can go with this. So just type couple of words like TOR and use tab key. It's going to autofill for you. No need to type manually, because if you type manually, you make a mistake, then you'll not get any kind of an output. So use this tab key as an advantage, and it is not only for this. If you want to even switch directory, CD, let us say you want to go with downloads. So DOW and use tab key. It's going to autofill. For all the things, it's going to work, autofill. But do remember, there is some limitations. In your text editor, it's not going to work. So some of the places, it's not going to work. So use autofill and use the command the *-xf and hit enter. Do not type it. If a small mistake, you'll not get output. Let me show you what happens. Instead of this dot, you skip this dot. Cannot open. No such file or directory. So that's the disadvantage over here. If you make a small mistake, one dot error also, you're going to get an warning or an error. Error is not recoverable, exiting now. So make sure you're using tab key to autofill and write the proper syntax or the file name. Once you have used it, you're not going to get any kind of an output over here. If you want to see the output, perform ls, list out the content. Previously, you would only add a compressed file, but now you have a directory over here. And while in the end of today's session, I'll be explaining about the color code as well. So whatever you're seeing, this red color, blue color, green color and all, they have some certain representation. In today's session end, I'll be explaining about that as well. If I forget, please do remember me. Now we have a directory over here, tar-browser, which has been extracted from this zip file or a compressed file. Now get inside this tar-browser. So cd tar-browser will be the command. First extract it, perform ls, confirm it, and then you can use tar-browser via your cd. And hit enter. Now again perform ls to see the content inside your tar browser directory. Again perform ls, and you'll find an executable file over here. Start tar browser.desktop. So you have different methods to perform this activity. If you're getting this CLI is very complicated, you can go to your downloads, tar browser, and you have this tar browser setup. You can double tap on it. But make an habit of using your CLI. It's the mostly thing which is used in CH or any advanced level courses. So make sure you're getting familiar with your terminal. Now to start this file, you can use dot forward slash and your file name. And you can see I'm only typing two letters ST and I'll use tab key. It will autofill for me. No need to type that very long content. Start forward slash and the file name. Make sure you're not typing it. Use your autofill and hit enter. Sai Krishna sir, can please the use of dot forward slash. It is used to start the any kind of an executable file. So dot forward slash depends which language is written. So I'll be explaining the color code. By looking at the color code, you can say whether it is an executable or a file, etc. And you got this connect to Tor. You got the browser open, and do remember it is not your Firefox browser. Your Firefox browser will look like this, similar to your Tor, but it is completely different. You can see the difference over here. So now in this, click on connect. Click on connect in your Tor browser. Ranjit sir, just use this command to start your Tor browser. And in your Tor browser, you'll get an option to connect over there. Click on it. And now you're connected to Tor network itself.